Oh, I'm sure there's fish in the weeds, but I've seen a couple nice ones. That's a good fish. He took about 15 feet of water. Wow, that's a good one. Wow, that's a big bass. Let's see if I can show you guys. It's a good bass. So I was working those weeds for a good while, and I shot over to some new weeds here, and I like how these looked. And I think that was my third cast in them. So that worms sink a little slow, and windy out, but I'll set up again, see if we can score another. The weeds are really interesting when you break them down. There's all different types of weeds, and I can go on and tell you the names and make them up. That's what I do, I make up the names of the weeds. But the important thing is that you know that there are different... Oh, son of a gun. The important thing is that you know that there are different weeds, and you kind of get a convergence of all different kinds of weeds and how the weeds are laid out. So you got the weeds, you got other weeds, and then you got the weed structure. And it's almost like fishing rocks. There's different types of rocks, but you couldn't tell what kind of rocks they were. But you know, if you got a couple different kinds of rocks, you got some good fishing, a good fishing spot. I got to get closer to the weeds. Actually, there's weeds under here. That's a nice one. They seem to be like 15 feet on the outside of the weeds, all of them. And although there's no weight on that worm, it drops. The worm drops really well. And little guy. The worm does drop fairly well. When you're drifting, I cast in front of the boat. So that worm is sinking as I'm moving in towards it. And it can get down. And it's going to be your most natural presentation with minimal amount of weight. But I like they're like sparse. And there's all kinds of like weed structures. Just Texas rigging. I'm working a little deeper. What's that? That's a nice bass. I thought it was a big crappie. And it's trying a little weight now. Let's see, maybe. That's a nice fish. He took that blurple worm. He took that a little deeper, 15 feet away. This is a new old reel. I like it, but it's got too many magnets. I got the magnetic control down, I got it clinched in, and it's just breaking too much. So I got to take out some magnets in it. So next time. So those bass though sit inside those weed islands. And that slow sinking worm is sitting in there, and they see this thing coming in, slowly dropping, and they swing out real quick and grab it, and it's such a hard strike as they grab that and they go back inside. Oh, whoa, he's bigger than I thought. I'm fishing these here weed islands now. I think we got a stringer of bass now. Fat one. Oh, nice looking fish. They're on, whoa! Now they're on the bite. I tell you what, when you're fishing weeds, is really not much better bait than worms. It's just works great. It's, you don't get hung up. A lot of other things you can do, but it's slow, lazy bite. And worms is a slow, lazy bait that's weedless. I work these weeds really good, so I am going to find a completely different set of weeds. You lost them. That was a pickerel. That was a pickerel. I just got bit off by a massive pickerel. Well, them there pickerels are active today. I lost a few. They bit me off. Let's see how this, if it goes, I'm going to go into the night. There's a bite. Let's see. Okay. Is this going to be the going home fish? Oh boy. It's under those weeds. He's still on. Oh boy. Yeah, he's the going home fish. Have a good afternoon, night, day, evening, wherever you are. He's a good one. Let's see if we get a look at him. Oh boy. Yeah, he's a good one. And that is the going home fish. Let's get him on his way. That's a nice fish. We definitely had a limit today, and we lost some nice fish, and got some nice fish, and saw some nice fish. Really good fishing. And weeds, worms, and 15 feet of water. I'll be talking about weeds more. They're as dynamic as the beach weed fishing. Oh boy, this is where I always get burnt by the big one here. Oh boy. Is he on? He's on. Oh yeah. That is the going home fish. Oh gee. Oh, oh, that's the going home fish. Got him. I always get burnt here, and oh, he was hooked good. Owie. Let's get this fatty on his way. Beautiful.